I quit. You win. You're out of here, Max. Take it easy, buddy. Food time. We'll catch up on Discord. What do you think of Creativity in Modern? I think it's pretty good. Betrayal. Don't worry, board. I'm still gonna play. I plan on playing Yorion Rhinos in the Arsecute army. I just wanted to see if this deck felt any better. Mostly this card. I think this card's really good in Rhinos. Like we tried it was it last night? No, 2 nights ago. And it was pretty good, but what the shit is this? Chat, what the fuck is my opponent doing? I don't know what's going on over there. I mean, I'm just gonna cast Fable, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna run the Shardless Agent into a counterspell. I'll just play Fable. Try and find an Outburst, and I can go Outburst plus Force on their turn. Sultai cards I own? Sounds about right. Play Madness in Pre-Modern? Madness sounds like fun. Is it just blue-green? This deck costs... Hey, what's expensive? What? I don't even... Oh my god. I want to pretend that I just didn't look at the price of that card. Oh my god. What is happening, dude? I almost threw up. I literally almost threw up. Oh my god. Chat, how much do you think a Gilded Drake costs? Oh my god. It's $300! Why is that? I mean, yeah, you're gonna say reserve list, I know, but holy shitballs. That's insanity. What the fuck, dude? $300. What the fuck, man? I literally cannot with this shit. I can't. I just can't. Alright, they scooped. That was kind of weird, champ. Alright, I'll take it. Dispute coming in. I think Fury's pretty bad against Reclamation, probably. I mean, it's a threat, but so is everything else. I guess Dead Gone's probably worse. I'll bring in... I guess I could bring in a couple forces, but... Oh, actually, Blood Moon's fucking nuts against them, isn't it? Yeah, let's bring in Blood Moon. I don't want to cut anything else, though. Can maybe cut a... Fire Ice is actually kind of awkward against Growth Spiral. So normally Fire Ice is good at stopping them from countering your Rhinos, but if they have Growth Spiral, they can just respond. I think I'm going to trim a Fire Ice and just bring in Blood Moon. I want all threats. Even though, like, I don't want Fury, because Fury is an expensive threat. But, like, if they have some kind of, like, Chalice or something, I just want to have access to all of my adventure creatures. And some Europeans, only 150 bucks each. I mean, that's a little bit better, but, like, still. Jesus Christ. That's insane, dude. That's too much. Yeah, I cannot handle $300 for a fucking Gilded Drake. Like, dude, what? What is happening? I was like, it was so funny because I was looking at the deck and I was like, man, all these cards look pretty cheap, you know? Like $1 for Root Wallas, these are all cheap. And I was like, how is this 550? And then I saw this is like what popped out and I was like, I can't. I just can't. The C in CDH actually stands for cringe. I mean, no comment. I don't know. You don't need to play Drake. I know. It's a one of. I could probably just cut it. It's not a big deal, but I'm just like, I'm still just mind blown that card is $300. Yeah, I would just play, obviously just play without the Drake. The rest of the deck is pretty cheap, right? Honestly, that's the deck I'll end up getting. Because the rest of it's just super cheap. This one. Go. Drew only 13 ticks. What a steal at 13 ticks. Archmage's Charm. They know about the dispute. I'm going to counter this because if they play Wreck, I can just let Wreck resolve and bounce it. Maybe they're trying to resolve like a Planeswalker or something, but... Do I have a Legacy Collection? No, I don't have a Legacy Collection. Holy shit. I mean, Bitter Blossom's pretty good against my Brazen Borrowers, but... Good draw. Good draw. I'm going to play the Island because they know about it. I was hoping to find a Blood Moon, but... I think they have a counterspell, but they just didn't really care about the Bitter Blossom getting bounced. Yeah, they're going to counter this. That's fine. Want to buy a Legacy deck? No, I'm good. I'll hang on to... Yeah. Not going to spend $20,000 in a legacy deck. I'm good. I'm all set with that. God, this Bitter Blossom is really annoying. I think what I might do is just... I'm just going to bounce it again. This doesn't feel good, but... This Bitter Blossom is hella annoying. I'm going to be playing an Omnath variant for RCQs. Which variant do I think is best? Traverse, Control, Elementals. I think Traverse is probably the best version of Omnath. Try and sneak in a Borrower hit while I still can. That's not going to help. Okay. I don't really think... I mean, I don't know. Can maybe resolve this Rhino at some point. Okay. Gonna go... I mean, I don't even want to cast this. Like, there's just no point in casting this. I'm just gonna play this tapped. Go. The one thing I like about Legacy is telling people no proxies, the stealth is unreal. Yeah. I'll do it alone. Stop! Alright, go. I might be able to sneak in a Borrower hit. Because I can maybe go end of turn, just cast 2 Borrowers if they attack, and then I can go untap Otawara the other one. It's like just try to sneak in 6 damage. I think that's honestly my best play. They're gonna let this happen. Okay. Well, I guess this ends up working out, unless they have a counterspell. Okay. Spell stutter resolves. Yeah. Wait. Oh, right. Okay, well, it didn't matter anyways. I just drew a bunch of garbage. We'll get him in game 3, it's fine. I don't know why I thought they had one less fairy. I'm not respecting Bitter Blossom. You can't tell me to bring in Force of Vigor. I'm not respecting that card. They're going to sleep. Take it easy, JS. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good night's sleep. Is my opponent's deck actually a thing? I mean, they're playing it, so I guess that tactically makes it a thing. I've literally never seen anybody play this deck before, so the answer to your question is probably no. My counter if they have... Yeah, I fucked up. I miscounted. It didn't matter. We were losing that game anyways. I think we'll be fine. Something tells me we'll be fine. Especially with that fucking card. You better believe I'm just fucking jamming this Blood Moon. You better fucking believe I'm jamming this Blood Moon. I'm about to end their whole career. You got a Spell Pierce for me? You got a Spell Pierce for me, opponent? Mod check Spell Pierce? Are we done? I mean, I'll take a 2 for 1. It's fine. Sure. Got another Spell Pierce. Another Force of Negation, I should say. Your turn! How does Bitter Blossom stack up against 2 4/4 tramples? Probably not great. Why do I think Traverse is the best 4-color version? It's just more consistent than the other versions, I think. I'm actually going to Stomp here, because I guess it's the same thing, but... I get in 2 damage either way, whether I stomp a token or I stomp them. And I'm just going to cast Bonecrusher anyways. Actually, I think I'm not going to cast Bonecrusher. Yeah, I'm just going to hold up Force. Fuck that shit. But yeah, I think Traverse is the best version just because it gives you access to, like... Traverse is nice because it both fixes your mana and is a threat, and is just a way to up the consistency of your deck without diluting it by too much, you know what I mean? That's kind of why I like it a lot. I mean, I'm not a big fan of 4-color, but if I were to play 4-color, I would certainly be playing that version. You know? I will play my land and go to attacks. I don't know what you got, but... Pass priority. I cannot force that. Okay, you go to 2. You're at 2, at a Bitter Blossom, and I have a Bonecrusher. I mean, you can just scoop. I like that we're going to die to our own Bitter Blossom, though. If you pass, I'm going to pass back. I'm just going to force this. I'm just sending a message. We're gonna counter back. Ah, no! God damn it! I wanted to kill you with Bitter Blossom. Ah, bullshit. Is Baldur's Gate draft any good, chat? I have not played Baldur's Gate yet. Blue, red, double ice. I'm actually gonna keep this hand. It looks medium, but like 1-drop, 2-drop, and the Cascade spell. We just need to draw a land. This hand is too high upside. Way too high upside to mulligan this. All right, you deserve it. You deserve that one, Ari. You definitely deserve that one. Oh shit, they're living in a third Murktide. Damn it. This matchup is not good. Alright, fine. I'll untime out Ari. Until I play against him again. And then I'll time him out again. I feel about a C4-color creativity deck. I think it's pretty good. I like that deck. This matchup sucks. I mean, we have the tools to beat it. Like, this is exactly how you beat them, is Outburst plus Force, but you need to find a land, obviously. What should you play in the GP Paris? Blue Moon, Death Shadow Control, or Tameshi Bloom? I mean, I'd probably say Death Shadow, but, like, I don't know. I might try and work on Tameshi a little bit more. Keyboard sounds nice. It's the cycling, sure. Corsair R60? I don't know, I'll show you. It's this. Sweet keyboard, I like it a lot. It's like the first mechanical keyboard that I've ever owned. It's great. It's like, it lasts too. I think I've had this thing for like 3 years now. And it honestly sounds like it's still brand new. It's a really good keyboard. It's a little pricey, but I mean, you get what you pay for. I've had this thing lasts long. Okay, early which is good. Go down the mech keyboard rabbit hole. Yeah. Once you go mech, you never go Beck. That's weird. I don't know. I got nothing, chat. God damn it, I forgot. Shit, I gotta do laundry after this game. I knew I was gonna forget. I should have set myself a timer. So, notably, you want to fetch Breeding Pool here because you want to make sure you have double blue on your turn, because they're very likely going to go for it. Like, they're gonna cast a Cascade spell on my upkeep. So, you always want to make sure that you have access to double blue on your turn. Just something small to note. Because I don't think they're going to fight over this. Yeah, they're not going to. But, obviously, if they have Outburst Force, we lose. Not much I can do about that. Oh. Kind of surprised they're timing this now. Because now they can't fight, which means they don't have Force. But yeah, we both have 4 Outbursts, we both have 4... Like, the only thing that matters is, like, who draws more Outbursts and Forces. Those are the only 2 cards that matter in the matchup, and I hate this matchup to death because it's never enjoyable at all. It's so miserable, the games are, like, super boring. It's just like, we're just throwing cards at each other, and it's so high variance. And there's just, like, not a lot of agency on either side either, you know? So they have Architects, Wraith, Waker, Curator, which means I think even if I hold the Shardless, I still lose to a Living End. Let's kind of map this out. So I bounce this idiot. They have 4 creatures. I guess hypothetically, I can maybe beat a Living End, so I should play this, and that means if they have Otawara, they still have lethal. So I guess I'll play this. How do we win through Living End? I mean, it's going to be tough, but we have a bounce spell, we have a Shardless. I guess we can't cast both of these in the same turn, so maybe the better line against Living End is, like, hope they have Shardless. We can go end of turn, bounce, untap, cast Shardless Agent. Maybe that ends up being potentially, maybe, but, like, I don't know, it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoot. Oh! Nice deck. This is why you play Rhinos over Living End. Because Rhinos can actually cast its Cascade spell. Nice deck. This is how you beat Living End if their deck just fails. Yet another reason I think Rhinos is better than Living End. Am I just bringing in the whole sideboard? They drew all their living ends. So they had nothing to cascade into. Alright, so this one's obvious. I think I might do... I think I'm just going to do this. Just like, cut this. Cut this. I don't even think Fable's that good against them. How's that look, chat? Does that make sense? I kind of like cheesing him with Blood Moon. One of your store champs for Black Red Sack. Thank you for the list. Awesome, Samson. Awesome, dude. Congratulations. That's sick, dude. Can we get some Doom hype in the chat for Samson? Yeah, I ended up playing a slightly different sideboard today. I cut the Damping Spheres and I played 2 Epic Downfalls. And then I cut the... I had 2 Kolaghan's commands, and I cut those for 2... I actually played Go Blank in my sideboard, which I don't know if actually is that good, but Fury isn't good because of Living End. So we always have this conversation when I play against Living End with Rhinos. Fury is super awkward for the... So the main reason that Fury is really awkward against them is you have to preemptively Fury nothing. Okay? So basically, you're telling your opponent that you have this Fury in your graveyard. And like, yeah, sometimes Fury can beat a smaller Living End, but not when they know about it, right? The reason that Solitude is good against them is because they don't know about it. It's not face up. So they go like Living End for 3 creatures, and you go response Solitude, get back Solitude. Now you're okay, you know. Ship a red black sack list. It should be on the Stream Decker if you do ! Decks. I could change the sideboard real quick. Let me just finish sideboarding here. Yeah, I think Borrower's better because you can just like bounce a random idiot, you know? I know, I think I'm going to play 1 Dead Gone. I'm going to play 1 Dead Gone. I just don't think Fable is that good. Alright, let's update the Stream Decker real quick. The Rakdos Sack deck. Yeah, the main deck, I played the same main deck. Main deck is perfect. I wouldn't change the main deck. And then sideboard, I cut this. I cut those, and I cut that. And I played 2 Go Blank. I don't know if Go Blank is where I want to be, but I definitely like the, Bro, what the hell? Stream Decker just, like, not working. There we go. 2 Go Blank and 2... I do like the Epic Downfalls. I think that card's really good. Yep, so the Rakdos Sack, it's called Rakdos Sack V2. If you can't find it, I'll give you a link. It's right there. Alright, so against Living End... I mean, you just mulled a Leyline, right? It's not even that good. Alright. Well, we've gone this far. We've gone this far. Alright, 2 card hand. I actually wonder if it's just like... So, here's the thing, right? You maybe think it might not be worth showing them the Leyline, but I've already mulled to 2. So they probably already know what's up, even if I don't show it to them, you know? I think the 5 was great. I don't know, man. It's like, I feel like once you go that far, you just kind of have to keep going. Like, I've already decided that I mulliganed a perfectly functional 7-card hand. Like, my 7-card hand was functional. It was not a bad hand, you know? And I feel like once you're committing, you just have to go all the way. I don't know if it's a good plan, but if I don't have Fable, what I replace it with? For this deck specifically, so the other version of Rhinos that I was playing had, I believe, a 3rd Bonecrusher and 3 main deck Endurance. That's what I was playing. I mean, I'm ult to Leyline. Again, I don't know if it's correct, but... Right, I understand that. If they have an answer to Leyline, I'm going to lose, but, like... Like, again, okay, would you have kept the 7? My 7 was Shardless Dispute 4 lands. Would you have kept the 7? I think the 6 was unplayable. The 5 was... What's the 5? The 5 was playable. The 5 was decent-ish, but I don't know. I just feel like it's so hard to beat this deck on the draw without Leyline. Okay, now I'm just getting trolled. Okay, come on. I have red black sack but no Croxa. What would I replace it with? Like Fable. If you don't have Croxa, you may just play a couple Blood Scythe Harvesters. That's probably what I would do. Just a couple. I think Harvester's okay. I just don't like playing 4 copies because it makes your curve worse. What is opponent doing? Why did they do that grist there? What do you mean? What grist? Alright. I obviously look like a moron now, but... Thieving Grief? Oh. I mean, probably had a spell in hand, right? Oh, I guess you're asking why did they pitch it when they had the Sunken Ruins? Yeah, that was kind of dumb, right? Like, they could have just hardcast Grief, because they had the Sunken Ruins. You're home now from playing a 12-player Store Champs? Jeez. Yeah, our FNM was Store Champs last night. We had about 45 people. So that was cool. I top 8'd that. And then I played the RCQ today. Got 12th. Dude, I was talking about this last night. I really wish that I could hire a personal shuffler for when I'm playing Yorion at paper. Like, if I could just pay somebody a certain amount of money for them to just, like, stand behind me the entire day and just shuffle my deck, that'd be so good. I would do that. Oh, God. I don't know if I should keep this. It's good against Grief. Well, actually, it's not good against Grief, because then they can just fetch basics. This hand actually kind of sucks against Grief, because they just take Shardless and fetch basics, right? Oh, man. What do you think, chat? I don't think they're griefing on turn 1. Maybe, but, like, if they, like, have a non-basic and they have a fetch, then they can go Grief and then fetch a basic. No, the SpongeBob sleeves are terrible, by the way. I really wanted the SpongeBob sleeves to be good, but the quality is just so bad. I think I'm going to keep this hand. I think I like it. It's a little risky, but I have the SpongeBob sleeves. It's just, the problem is they're terrible quality, which sucks, because, you know. Ooh, I actually, now that we're talking about sleeves, this is a surprise, but I'm not going to tell you what I ordered, because I want it to be a surprise. I ordered custom Dragon Shield sleeves, but I'm not going to tell you what they are until they get here. I will say that they're fucking awesome. You're just going to have to wait till they get here. That's a really good draw. Alright, we got a song request from One Arm says, ooh, that's a good song. I do like that song. It'll play after this. This song's almost over. Alright, so I think what I want to do is go Breeding Pool, Fetch Forest, because the problem is... Oh wait, no, if I Breeding Pool, Fetch Forest, that's bad, right? If I go Island Forest, I then don't have a red source, right? Yeah, the fetching is kind of weird here, right? Because I really want to get Forest Island here. And if I go Breeding Pool, Fetch Forest, I then can't fetch an island if I want to play Blood Moon. So maybe I have to high roll here and just go Forest Island, hope to draw a red source? Does that make sense? Steam Forest. Why does Steam Forest make sense? Because I guess I still need to draw a fetch to find an island. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That's probably fine. I get what you're saying. That makes sense. Yeah. Icing them turn 2 does nothing here. It cycles, right? Well, I mean, the other problem is, even if I don't ice them, I still can't go basic if I want to cast the Blood Moon. You see what I'm saying? Even if I don't ice them, I'm still in a spot where I have to draw a land. So this gives me 2 shots at drawing a red sword, or you know what I mean, a fetchable. So I think this play does make sense. It's weird, but okay, maybe Leyline over Endurance is bad. Maybe Leyline over Endurance is bad. God, I don't know if I want to cast this Blood Moon. I mean, I kind of feel like I have to. But I have no castable cards if I do that. But I guess it's better than losing, I think. What if we jam Rhinos? Well, if we jam Rhinos, they're just going to go cycle, untap, Cascade. I just okay. So let's say they go cycle a 4/4, untap, Shardless. Their board is Shardless, Architects, 4/4. I can then go, bounce a 4/4? They still have 5 power. I mean, that's not terrible, but... No, you can't Boseiju your own land. It's only opponents. I don't know, maybe Shardless is okay. I guess that maybe is better, because I feel like if I cast Blood Moon, I just can't play any of my cards, you know? Anytime land doesn't feel awful is in Bizarre decks and Vintage. Well, we have Fable. We boarded out Fable is the issue, right? Because I think Fable's too slow in this matchup, but that is the reasoning behind playing Leyline, is it feels like it's a little bit better when you have access to Fable to loot away these copies. But that doesn't make a ton of sense when we're boarding out the Fables in this matchup. Okay, that's a good sign. Because that means we're probably not going to get Living Ended, which means we might be able to resolve this. Yeah, you could just Boseiju your random permanent, random extra game object and then just ramp. Imagine that. You're just turn 1 Thraben Inspector. Turn 2 Boseiju my clue, ramp myself. It'd be so good. I'm just trying out Fable. Yeah, Boseiju and Flagstones. Alright, let's deck first. I mean, I have to cast Blood Moon here, I think. I don't feel good about it, but... Pretend I have Dispute. I don't even know if it's that good, but... Maybe want to invest in this Rhinos listen paper. It looks so clean. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sold on Fable yet, but, you know, I think the rest of the Rhinos deck is just great. I mean, again, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I am extremely biased, but I think Rhinos is maybe the best deck in Modern. Some form of Rhinos. I don't know if it's Teamer, if it's 4-color, yada yada. But I think Rhinos might be one of the best decks in Modern. Well, it is one of the best decks, but I think it's the best deck personally. How do you feel about Hammer? I think Hammer's fine. I feel like people are obviously a lot more prepared for it than they used to be. And I think one of my issues with Hammer, so like I think Hammer in theory is good against Murktide. I think Hammer's bad against Rhinos. I think it's bad against Creativity. I think it's pretty bad against 4-color. So it's like, what is Hammer's good matchup? You know, I guess Amulet, but yeah, I like Creativity a lot. I think you forgot about Merfolk. It's not Fish Tuesday though. I think Pioneer will get bigger for sure. You just got to give it time. I mean, obviously, we're in the RCQ season. A lot of people are having Pioneer RCQs, but once you get to the PT, Pioneer is going to blow up. All right, we lose. GD. On the draw with Gemstone Caverns. Don't mind if I do. So, I think I'm actually supposed to pitch the Fury with this hand, because that means if they have a discard spell, or I have to cast Force, I have a backup Shardless. What's the farthest I would drive for an RCQ? Good question. Trying to think of what the farthest I have on my calendar. So today was like an hour and 15. Tomorrow's like 45 minutes. Next Saturday, I think, is like 45 minutes. Saturday after hour, I think another hour. So it looks like the most is about an hour and 50. I'd probably drive like, I don't know, up to an hour and a half. I don't think I'd go to 2 hours, but this is kind of awkward. Do I roll the dice? There's no way, right? I can't afford to roll the dice here. I basically have to hope that Force is good enough. Obviously, if I had another land, this would be easy, but I can't afford to gamble. Tilt. Those times for Abington? Yeah. Found Shredders for sale today after site looking. Literally months to find some not online. Those cards are hard to find, aren't they? What are they, like 10, 12 bucks now? 15 maybe? 80 version more solid. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to end up playing 80, I think. Ooh. Oh, this is the Fake Tron deck. They're going to play Delver of Secrets this turn. But yeah, I think I like 80 more than 60. I mean, with the exception of you have to shuffle 80 cards, but, you know. So I think the biggest difference between 80 and 60 is this card. So, like, if you expect to play in a metagame where Blood Moon is really good, then I would maybe consider registering Teamer for that reason. The only thing is, Blood Moon fucking sucks against 4-color. So it's like, Tron, Amulet, that's kind of it. And, like, I mean, I think that the 80 card version is still good against Amulet. Like, you even get to play Solitude. You know? I think I don't mind Fury for cleaning up Karn. It's not great, but I think I bring in, like, 3 Force, 2... I kind of don't mind having Dead Gone for Worm Coil Engine. I don't really want both Dead Gones, though. 1 Dead God, 1 Fable. Science. Perfect math. We did the math. Don't think I'm keeping this one. So I am going to keep... I guess I put back the second Blood Moon. Even though the backup Blood Moon is not bad, with this specific hand, I think I want to do this because... So... fuck. Oh god, I hate forcing Chalice if they have a second one. But I don't have an answer to Chalice in my hand. I think I'm just going to hope to draw an answer to it. I hate forcing this card. I hate it. I never do it. Question is, do I suspend still? I think so. I think I still suspend. I think we have to force that. We have a lot of answers to it. Now, granted, I only have, 4 turns to find an answer to it, but I think it's fine. This song is really good. I mean, even that's kind of an answer to it. Because, like, their deck just doesn't do anything under a Blood Moon, so I think we'll be fine. It's, like, not obviously directly an answer to it, but, like, it's a threat when we Blood Moon them. That's all that really matters. Suspending means I can't Force of Vigor? Yeah, I guess that's a good point. This thing's on 1 now, huh? Okay, so I want to cycle this. We gotta find a Borrower. Borrower or Force of Vigor does it. Alright, we don't get to resolve this Rhinos, but again, we should be fine. I like Mana Sanctity in 60 card version in paper a lot more red-black decks. In 60 cards, yeah. 60, it's probably fine. I guess I'll play the Blood Moon? Sure, I don't really know why that would matter, but I guess I shouldn't have 6. They have Karn in their deck. Not the card that I was expecting, but yeah, DGD is awesome. Just play this so I can pressure a Planeswalker if they play it. Yeah, I take 1. Whatever. They didn't want to deal me 1. They just baited me with the worst Karn. So they minus for boat here. We're kind of fucked if they find a land. Unless we draw another Fury, maybe. Wall's Gate was just not needed with DM22 coming out. Good old WotC. Classic. Sanctity and 60 card version of paper, a lot more red-black decks. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I wonder, it's like, what do you cut for Leyline of Sanctity if you're playing 60, though? You know? It's hard to find room for all that stuff. Wait, they got Forge? Maybe not the one that I would have got, but... Unless they have an answer for the Fury in their hand, maybe it's fine. Okay. I'll have to just run with the Fury. Because they go to 14. That's pretty good, too. I'm going to do it upkeep, I think. I guess it's tactically better to do a draw step. Oh, no, because they get more information off the Forge. Yeah. Yeah, because they get more information off the Forge. Want some fat clouds. What's up, Atlanteus? How you doing today, buddy? Dismember. Get a wastes. This is not going well. This is not going well. They got a power plant. They just don't have a basic? Giga Chad. Mountain is the actual worst draw in our deck. I mean, I guess these are all mountains too, but... Both your friend and I are queued for Atlanta. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. I did not win my RCQ today. I got 12th. Fucking weird-ass game. There's no reason to force now. You know what I could do? I could force my blood. I think I have to force my Blood Moons just so I can cycle my fucking Fiery Islet. I think I have to make that play. Oh my god. Is that where we're at, chat? I think it is. Okay, well, I'm just dead, so. Somehow lost that game when I Blood Moon them. Alright, let's bring back in Force. Fable, I don't know, man. Maybe I want to keep in Fable. This card's a lot worse against Etron. I think Force of Negation is still fine. Huh. I think you need Borrower, because it's just more answers to Chalice, because you can just go Borrower, EOT, untap, Cascade. I have to keep all the forces. I like Fury against Thought-Knot Seer. I think Ice is good. Yeah, I guess I just play 1 Fable. I mean, I want to play more Fables. I can cut the Caverns on the play, actually. That's fine. I can cut the Caverns for a second Fable. Usually you just cut the Caverns on the play. You won your RSQ as well in creativity. Awesome, dude. It's really awesome to see a lot of people winning. That's awesome. Congratulations. This hand's broken. Keep. It has the same problem that we've had before, though, where it's like the fetches are kind of awkward with Blood Moon. But if I draw any red source, this hand is nuts. Okay, I don't care about it this time, because I have the Borrower. I'm not going to fetch yet. I guess I might fetch now, because I want to EOT bounce the Chalice. I was really hoping they didn't have this. I mean, take your pick. I could bounce the Chalice in response. No, they just played again. Okay, yeah, this is fine. My hand's fucking gross, so I don't know what they're gonna take. Every card in my hand is a problem. Xbox Greg, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. They did take the Borrower. They're just okay getting Blood Moon and losing the Thought-Knots here. All right, I'm cool with that. So I mean, oh, I guess if I kill the Thought-Knots here, then I lose the Fable, huh? Okay, maybe I just Blood Moon them, but don't play the Fury then, right? Just like take 2 hits from the Thought-Knots here and then just hardcast Fury. I could also, if I draw a land, I could bounce the Thought-Knots here next turn and they can't replay because the Blood Moon. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. That's way better. That's way better. Why do I care if I lose Fable? Well, okay, imagine a world where I go kill the Thought-Knots here. I only have an Otawara and a Shardless left. If they just have, like, a Karn, I'm going to be in a bad spot. Because I don't have anything to pressure the Karn. That's kind of really why I want the Fable, you know? Okay, maybe it's a different story now. Now I could probably just go Fury, pitch Fury, and then play Fable. Yeah. No, maybe I just try to hardcast this Fury. This is really tough. You guys just want to pitch the Fable? Just want to hardcast Fable, take another hit? I think taking a hit's fine. Yeah, I think taking a hit's fine. It's maybe a little bit dicey if they have Karn, but... Or if they, like, dismember the token. But then I get more looks at a land with this, right? Yeah, I was a little bit worried about this. Because now they're going to hold this on defense. Although, if I draw a land, I could just go pre-combat Fury, then attack this thing. Shut up, Care Bear. Mm-hmm. I mean, they get Boat, right? There's no way they don't get Boat. They got Trinisphere? What? Why? Why would they get Trinisphere? What? How does that make any sense at all? I don't understand. I don't think I have to kill the Karn here. I can just attack it. Why would they get Trinisphere? It's so weird. I mean, just get Boat, right? They know I have Fury in my hand. I don't understand getting Trinisphere there. Are you just gonna cast Trinisphere? Is that what's happening? Alright. I guess. You got a Trinisphere. Like, I don't really understand the point of having a Trinisphere when you already have a Chalice, but... I don't know. To each their own, I guess. They're at 14. I'm just gonna go max pressure. I'm gonna hold the lane because I'll probably end up cycling it. Come on, Moto. You may proceed. I mean, they can't cast all his dust, so... What do they got? A Ballista on 2? I don't think that's gonna do it. Ballista on 2. Kill you? Copy Reflection, or Copy Fury, I should say. Deal 4 to your Ballista. Dude, copying Fury with Reflection is so sick. That's the best part about playing Fable, I think. Gigantha. Cavern, Cascade Spell, I keep. I think I pitched the second Force. That's fine. Shadow, yeah, especially against Shadow. Never thought of... Ragavan? Ragavan resolves. I think I'm going to fire here. Yeah, I'm going to fire in combat. Can't drown the Fable. Or can't drown the fire, I should say. Fire. If they play a discard spell, might force it, but probably not. Let's go like force discard spell, play Outburst, go Hellbent. I hate it, but okay, that's fine. So they have Drown. Perfect draw. So I can go Outburst, force pitch Borrower to fight over it, untap, play Shardless. And they have no threats, although they probably have a Shadow in hand. Let's go basic Island. Cast a Violent Outburst. just don't know it. Footfalls. Yeah, Adam was telling me, Stefan. That's crazy. It's kind of funny. I was talking about this earlier, where like I had Damping Sphere in my sideboard, and I just cut it right before the event, and then I played against the one Lotus Field guy in the tournament. It's like so unfortunate. Like, obviously, I knew that was going to happen, right? When I cut the Damping Spheres, I knew I was going to play against Lotus Field. It's just like, it's so unfortunate. Yeah, that's fine. Tell me you're a boyfriend, you look like a girlfriend. February of last year. There were two mono greens in the top 8 of the one I was at. I'm kind of surprised that Lotus Field won if there was 2 mono greens. But, yeah, I know. I mean, it's decent against Lotus Field. Alright, so block push takes 6, go to 3. Doesn't sound that appealing. But what am I waiting for? I don't know, do you think they have another push? It's just gonna keep getting worse for me, right? If I wait. Yeah, it's just gonna get worse. It's not getting any better. Yeah, push me. Push me. Or drown, sure. So you're at 3. They're still kind of in a dicey spot. Unless they have another shadow. They can just go, like, attack, block here to go to 1. So they shouldn't have 6. Holy heat. Fuck. Yeah. Probably another drown, too. Okay. It's a good draw. It's definitely one of my better draws. Because it beats drown, kind of. Although they just get to replay it post-combat, so... See, I don't think Fire's going to be good enough. I'm like pretty sure they have Drown in their hand the way they played. Kind of hope they start with Iteration. They should just attack first. Like, there's no reason to cast a spell. Yeah, just go to attacks. Save some time. Just want to match against Mono Red, Lightning Strike, Shock, Bolt Deck, and Modern. Lightning Strike, Shock, Bolt Deck, and Modern, huh? Interesting. Alright, well they don't have Drown, so let's draw Fire. Let's draw... Oh, I shouldn't have got that. That works. Ding, 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 ding. You're dead. Fight fire with fire. There is no desire in me. Alright, Force is bad. Trace the lines to connect that. Do I want Leyline against them? So what does Leyline actually stop? It stops Heat and Darcy, kind of. Yeah, Blood Moon's good. I don't think Leyline's good, right? I think I just want Blood Moon Dispute. Croxa. It is good against Croxa. I have like a lot of bounce spells against Croxa too, right? Guar, thank you for the 2. Appreciate you, buddy. No, they're not playing Murktide because they revealed Gigantho. Yeah, they have Shredder too. They have a lot of, like, even more so than the Murktide deck, they have so many better threats versus a Leyline, you know? It's not like the old Shadow decks where playing, like, Gurmag Angler and that kind of shit. Like, how do you choose a deck? How do you choose a deck for a small field local tourney? Do you know, like, have a rough idea of what the metagame is? Because my best answer for you there would be just, like, if you can map out what the metagame is, look at what decks you have available, and see, like, what matchups, what good and bad matchups those decks have versus the expected metagame. I think it's like a Darcy versus Fire. Yeah, maybe. I know Force is bad. That's 100%. That's a cut. I don't mind Fable, though. I like grinds kind of well. These games can get a little grindy. I think I want Blood Moon. I don't actually love Dispute that much against them. I think I'll just bring in, like, 1 Dispute. Yeah. Like, the thing about Dispute is it's fine against Shredder, but, like, I guess it's Shredder, Drown. Maybe it's good enough. Shredder and Drown. Maybe I should have Alta Disputes in my deck. No, I'm not playing Legacy. The last time I played Legacy, I think I actually played Rhinos in Legacy. Unironically. You got 4 color, but don't really want to shuffle 80 cards. Yeah, me neither, man. I'm shuffling 80 cards tomorrow, double sleeved, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not going to have a good time. Iris. Thinking, is it Merc or Spikes Rakdos? Both those decks are pretty good. Can't really go wrong with either of them. I'd probably just default to Murktide with those 2, but... Man, bouncing Ragavan here, it doesn't feel like a good play, but like kind of tempos them out a little bit. Maybe they don't have a land, but even if they don't have a land, they could just go like replay, hold up, drown or something. Okay, why do people love playing your land first? I guess they want to drown to fight over it, but like if they fight over the iteration with drown, they don't get anything out of the iteration. So like you just wouldn't fight in that case, right? I don't think you're supposed to play your land first there, but they hit Thoughtseize. Okay, now I'm actually gonna 100% bounce the Ragavan because this means they can't Thoughtseize plus drown. So I'm definitely gonna bounce the Ragavan here. Yeah, I think they messed up by not playing the. I mean, it would have been the same thing, right? But where someone around me had 4-color creativity. I'm really enjoying this deck, dude. That deck is sweet. Do you like 4-color more than Teamer though? I think I like Teamer more. Or the triple sleeving puts the fun back into it. Triple sleeve with perfect hards. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this Thoughtseize, dog. That shit resolves. That shit resolves. Another Thoughtseize? Yeah, don't care. I got double Thoughtseize covered. Quadruple with top loaders? Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get a better opportunity for this Fury. Kind of sucks if they have an explosives, because I lose my other Cascade spell, but like, this Fury is not getting any better. I guess I could hardcast it, but I really want to do this now. I think it's worth it. And they know about my hand, so. I mean, if they don't have explosives, they might just lose. Because they don't have heat turned on. One of Jace has been spicy. Yeah, one of Jace makes sense too, because you can shuffle back your Archons. Okay. 3/3 Shadow. That was a really good draw step. Okay, so the way that I play this, if 3 cards in hand, I think I'm supposed to pass here. No attacks. I guess 1 Rhino can attack, right? Yeah, I think 1 Rhino is a fine attack. And then I pass and go end of turn outburst to play around explosives. And if they play explosives, then I can just play Borrower with them at 6. Yeah, that's a really good line. I like that. You only attack with 1 Rhino here because obviously if you attack with everything, they just go block Rhino, their Shadow lives. But if you only attack with 1 Rhino, you can just assign all of the damage to Shadow, so they can't really block this. You know? So it still basically gets in the same number of damage. That's fine. Tighten your Archon creativity? Archon for sure. You definitely want to play Archon. Yeah, Bobble. Bobble's fine. I mean, I'm in a position where maybe attack all is good, because even if they block this and they go to 4, like, I can't die to a Shadow hit. I'm at 14, so it's like, maybe I'm supposed to attack with everything anyways, but I'm just going to go for this. It might have a counterspell, but they lose if they don't. Alright, song request from Care Bear, some garbage. Is it actually garbage? Probably. Especially on 7-2 slot. Yeah, exactly. Like, the hand doesn't interact with their goldfish. It doesn't have a sideboard card. It doesn't even have, like... Oh, shit, they're not Murktide. Well, I guess they could play that Murktide, but... Yeah, it just, like, what does the hand even do? The hand just doesn't do anything. Garbage is I. Right, exactly. You can't even do it. Oh, fuck me. I got you baited. They were playing Murktide last league, but now we're fucking dead. We are so dead. Well, turns out I got you baited. Okay. I guess I will try to time walk you. Time walk you and really hope I draw Force of Negation next turn. I draw Force, I might win, but how is it that I cannot get express shipping on literally any Magic cards? Do you do direct? Or do you not use TCG Player? If you use TCG Player, always use direct. I learned my lesson on not using direct. The only seller that I will accept not using direct for is MTG Mincard, because they've been very good to me. But Mincard has been very good to me. Okay, it looks like they're playing Oops All spells, which we can probably beat because we have 4 late lines, so it might be fine post board. We're going to lose this game, but they simply will just not have it. Simply will just not have it. English is not very good to understand 80. Can please do a quick explanation of why 80 is better? Okay, so the math, the way that it works, when you're playing a 60-card deck with 8 Cascade spells, so 8 out of 60 is the percentage of basically how likely you are to draw a Cascade spell. So we'll do some quick math here. I'll pull up a calculator while my opponent kills me. So 8 out of 60, right? Which means that 13.3% of the time, or like, that's how often you're going to have a Cascade spell, okay? So if you play 80 cards and you play 12 Cascade spells, the numbers change. So 12 out of 80, it's actually higher percentage of Cascade spells in your 80 card deck. So what that means is that the 80 card deck is the same or better at having a Cascade spell. So they're basically roughly the same amount of the time. They're going to have a Cascade spell roughly the same amount of the time. So when you're playing 80 cards, you don't actually lose percentage points in terms of how often you're casting a Cascade spell. What you get, though, is there's 2 major things, obviously, besides the numbers being essentially the same. The first big benefit is you don't draw Crashing Footfalls as often. And there's a lot of matchups where you can't afford to draw that card early because you don't have time for that card. So not drawing that card less often is good. And also, you get to play a lot of busted cards. Solitude, Teferi, Omnath are all very good cards. So that's mainly the reasons. And we're dead. Actually, wait, we're not dead. I got a 1. Do they have a way to shuffle something back? I mean, I'm sure they do, but... Wait, they don't. Wait, what? Am I missing something? They just don't have the shuffle card, right? And they have no cards in their deck. Okay. Got a 1? Yeah, it might be in hand, I guess. It's probably in hand, right? But if I draw Force, then I win. Can you imagine if I draw Force here? I guess they might just cast it now? Okay, Force. Damn it. Okay, I guess... I can't cycle into Force because I don't have another blue card. Alright, whatever, I'll pass. Think they're dead? No, I think they have it. I'm pretty sure they have it. Yeah, they had Phantasmagorian. Oh, they had the Nexus in hand, too. Okay, sure. You got me. Alright, let's bring in this one. I think this one's pretty good, too, right? They have Prisms and Talismans. I got plenty of bad cards. I think I'm going to keep Fable because I have the Leylines, and I also don't think Dispute is that good. I mean, I guess Dispute being a 3-mana counterspell for a Balustrade Spy is maybe okay. Would you rather have Dispute than Fable? It's also potentially better if they bring in Belcher, because they expect graveyard hate, so maybe they just want like more threats. And in that scenario, maybe having a 3-mana Mana Leak is just fine. I don't know. Kind of light on Belcher answers. At Force, kind of tough. I feel like if I'm going to bring in Dispute, it's probably on the play. It's way more reasonable to play. It's obviously a lot worse than the draw. I don't know. We'll try no Dispute. I think it's pretty close. I guess Fable's also better on the play, so I guess you could make the same argument for Fable. But... What's up, Last God? Anytime, Bears, anytime. Yeah, you get a free Orion, too. Can't forget about the free Orion. But, as we talked about earlier, there are downsides, because now you have to shuffle 80 cards. So, that's probably the biggest downside. That shit sucks. It really is Hypothesis, yeah. What do we got for the Fables? Main deck Endurance. I had the second Bonecrusher and 3 Endurances, and we swapped those for Fables. Or third Bonecrusher, not second Bonecrusher. I didn't have 4 Endurance main deck. I had 3 Bonecrusher, 3 Endurance. Which I think was a pretty good split in terms of, the numbers. But yeah, I'm gonna play 40. I'm gonna play 60 or 80 tomorrow. I'm gonna play 4-color. 4-color Rhinos. And just accept the fact that my hands are gonna be in pain all day. From shuffling. This hand has no sideboard cards. Oh man. It has ice into Shardless though. I mean, okay, how much better is this hand than any 6 with a Cascade spell? Because I get more shots at Leyline, right? I can't keep this. In this matchup, I can't keep this, I don't think. Well, this is worse. mean, okay, I guess. I'm putting both of them into play. I mean, surely I'll draw a Cascade spell, right? Yeah, watch us just get belched or something. We're just gonna get turn 3 belched. Please don't belch me. Please don't belch me. If they don't scoop, they definitely have belcher. Shit. I think it says if you mull 3 spells, 3 lands, 4 spells, your deck is bad. I mean, it's always matchup dependent, right? Nice thoughtseize. It's always going to be matchup dependent. I agree with you if there is not a specific card that you are mulliganing for, I kind of agree with that statement. Like, let's say you're playing like Jund against Murktide, right? That's just like it's all about resource management. Yes, I understand that you're going to keep 99.999% of 3 land 4 spell hands in matchups like that. But when you're playing a matchup that is that's just as degenerate as this one, you have to recognize when you have powerful sideboard cards that you have to mulligan for, because your primary game plan is just not good enough. Like, if you do nothing and just like enact your game plan, that's just not going to be good enough a lot of the time. And you have to realize those situations. I mean, I drew a Stone Rain, so pog. I guess I should probably save that for Belcher, huh? I think I should. I think I'm going to cycle Fiery Islet this turn. I'm going to save that for Belcher, though. It is tempting to Stone Rain them, but if their hand's just like 2 lands and a Belcher, I'm still going to lose. Just play Belcher, please. Oh, it's this kind of game, huh? We're hard casting some 2/3s. Hard casting some 2/3s. That's actually a pretty good draw. That is a pretty good draw. Yeah, 2/3 beats. Not to be confused with 4/2 beats, as we're so accustomed to from the Asmo decks. I think I prefer 4/2 beats to 2/3 beats, but you know, different kind of. Oh, oh boy, we are so dead. How do we ever beat a 3/5? I can't beat a 3/5. That shit even blocks Rhinos. I can't beat a 3/5. Dead. Literally dead. Am I just discarding Force? Like, what is it even doing here? I just really want to find a Cascade spell. Yeah, I'm going to keep Boseiju as an answer to what you call it? Belcher, but I think this is fine. Because now we have lethal, right? Yeah, we have lethal. They block, no, they block a Rhino, take 8, but this is lethal. Yeah, okay. So this is lethal. Increase the clock by 2 whole turns? Yeah, I know. Siege Mastodon, as it were. Or, what's the LSV one? Thraben Purebloods? The classic LSV meme. You ever just put a Thraben Purebloods in your deck? Alright. I'm with you. You're gonna mill me? Well, they have to, right? Thanks for making me not draw a land. I'm with it. Azor's Elocutors. Yeah. I attack you with all of my gentlemen. You may proceed to blocks. Twitch needs more LSV content. Yeah, I know he streams like Storybook, I think, or Storybook. I may have played that game. It looks like fun. I'm just gonna kill these two. Keep singing. No, I won't give up. SPB is very fun. It looks fun. I will say it does look like a lot of fun. If Siege Mastodon is so good, why haven't they invented Siege Mastodon 2? That one doesn't stick with me. That just didn't land. I appreciate the effort, but what's up, that guy? Mull until 2 Leyline wins. Yeah, we mulled to 2 Leylines, 3 lands. No, I won't get. It's the same thing, right? This is the exact same scenario. Twitch chatter, who was saying Mengu says keeping three spells, 4 lands is bad, or if you mulligan, excuse me. Same exact situation. You know, we have lands, we have spells. It enacts the game plan that our deck is trying to do, However, this hand can't possibly beat our opponent's average draw, so I have to mulligan. It's just like, it's good to recognize when you're in these situations. This hand is fucking insane. Holy shit. This hand's perfect. Put back this, I guess. Mulligan for fun? Yeah, I know, right? Who needs 7 cards? Yeah, nobody. Manguchi also says, I'm a simple man, I see lands, I see spells I keep. True. He's like the, who's the pro that, like, they always ragged on for, Benes. Oh, no, Benes is aggressively mulligans, right? Who just, like, keeps every hands. There's gotta be pros that just, like, that definitely were, like, well known for just keeping loose hands. They just, like, kept every hand, it didn't matter. 80 cards, yeah. Seth? Yeah, Seth keeps a lot of loose hands. Yeah. Seth definitely keeps some loose hands. Yeah, not the best. Corey? I feel like I've seen Corey. I think Corey's a disciplined mulliganer. I don't know. Maybe I don't watch his stream enough, but I've definitely watched Corey a couple times. Oh, shit. I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for 2-3s. I thought we were going to play this game without 2-3's opponent. Alright, well, I could beat 2-3s in 4 turns. Four turns down the road, I got those 2-3s covered. Just saying. just give me a couple turns. I think with the new mulligan rules, the entire game has changed. Oh, for sure, yeah. For sure, 100%. Yeah, you definitely, like, your mulligan decisions were definitely a lot different back when, oh, fuck a 3-5. Fucked. You're so dead. Can't even bad because it'll just sack itself, yeah. Yeah, mulligans have changed so much over the past couple of years. It's crazy. Alright, unironically, do I have to force this sword? So I would take 9 from this. I mean, I could just take 9, right? Yeah, taking 9's fine. I guess 10, technically, but it's probably fine. Force is nuts. Wow. I'm not gonna force. Oh, you mean this force? Yeah, this force is good. But did I play when I could only mull all lands or all spells? No, but I've heard some stories. I've definitely heard some stories about that. Yeah, the OG mulligan rules. Ooh, I get a turn of reprieve from this fucking 3-5. Definitely tapping the 3-5. Can't take 3 more damage. You hit the vigor. Alright. Tap your 3-5. I'm not taking any damage this turn, opponent. Not today. Okay, that was the worst draw on my deck. It's fine. We'll be okay. Copium. Oh, no. No! Not like this. Okay, that's actually a 4-turn clock. I guess I might have to make it a 3-turn clock. I actually think I have to cast the Force of Vigor now. Okay, that maybe changes things. Now I can maybe tap it for a turn. This game is, like, still surprisingly kind of close. I mean, until I draw a Cascade spell, then we'll be fine, but maybe force it. No, I'm just gonna tap this. I'm just gonna, well, I'll tap whatever the sword's on. Okay, sure. Because, like, I end up taking the same amount of damage, right? Whether I tap or I force, I take the same amount of damage this turn. No, this actually lets me take less, right? Yeah, because if I force, I take 4, as if I tap, I take 2. I can also just bounce this, which I think is totally fine. They could have also sacked it, maybe, but you're gonna pay 4 to play a 2-3? Okay, well, now we can probably just race them with this. But I guess they can block with this. But yeah, we get Rhinos this turn. We should be good. Should be good. Bro. Stop. Stop. Can't. Can't. Yeah, this is just like a game of limited. This is so funny. Just like 3-5s, and 2-3s, and 4-4s. This is just M10 limited at its finest. What a sick game. Land tapped. You got it. You may proceed to the attack phase. That's an aggressive attack. I guess they're just going to equip post-combat, but then I can kind of... Oh, wait, they didn't equip post-combat? Why? That's kind of weird, right? I don't know why they wouldn't equip post-combat there. Well, I don't know. I'll attack. I mean, this is lethal, right? Block, take 8. I guess they just missed it. Alright. Alright, well, we won. Thraben Beerblood's too powerful. Yeah. So, here's the issue. I 4-1 with both decks. So, which version should I play tomorrow, huh? I think the answer is I'm going to play Yorion, because it's more fun. I also don't have Fables. My Fables didn't come in the mail yet, so, I mean, I could probably borrow that. Alright, let's open the chests. God Eternal Kefnet. God, my chests have been so bad. So bad.